Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Bayou City Wing Sports. Today we're going to talk about those Houston Astros and those Houston Texans. We'll start off with those Texans. What a game the other night. Got to see the first team offense and defense for a little bit. Even got to see J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, Covington. Great player. Seems to be ending his rookie deal. He's going to be a Texan for a long time. Looks to replace Cushing. Powerful, strong guy. Really got good leadership. My last episode we talked about the fact that there was nobody really controlling the secondary and the linebackers, getting them all set up. Someone must have got to him. He must have seen the show. Really important show. They probably studied it just like they do their film. And when they saw this wonderful breakdown of their tape by us and Bayou City Wing Sports, they made the adjustments like they should. Not Bill O'Brien. He wasn't talking to them. It was all Bayou. We know what we did. But basically, what a great game plan. They had a really, really good showing on defense for the first team. After that, and second stringers and third stringers, those guys are going to be selling insurance. They're not going to be out there playing football. So it was good to see the first team defense look so good. Get JJ nice and sweaty and get him out of there before he breaks something. It was good to see Deshaun get that hit by Sue and jump right back up. I mean, he's one of those guys takes a hit and he hops up, you know, and so that makes you feel good. You could tell he was kind of nodding his head afterwards, like, all right, that's a good hit. I'm all right. So the only thing bad that we saw from Deshaun was basically that 3 steps to the right and that heave for a pick that just had no chance. I don't know what he was really thinking there. He took those steps and launched it. He knew it was a pick right when he threw it. He was slamming his fist in the ground. O'Brien didn't play it. O'Brien rather played it safe, pulled those guys out before the end of the half, and you got to see a whole lot of Brandon Weeden. And if we're going to be honest, I think we need to say you don't have a good backup quarterback. Every city that thinks they have a backup that's going to help everything, you do not have that. The same with Dallas. If Dak or Deshaun goes down, those seasons are lost on both of them. Cooper Rush for Dallas looked terrible. Brandon Weeden looked terrible for the Texans as well. So it lets you know that health is going to be everything for these Texans. This is what we say every year. If Jadeveon and JJ and all these guys can stay healthy, they'll be good. Well, this is it. This is the year that these guys are going to have to stay healthy or it's going to get broken up. JJ gets hurt again, they're going to ship him off, they're going to trade him and do something. You heard that here first, but it's going to happen. That's a big contract for a guy that only played 8 games in the last 2 years. You've got Jadeveon who's been hurt a whole bunch. You've got a lot of things where, it's the health, it's the health. So this is the season. This is Bill O'Brien's hot seat season. This is the health hot seat. This is everything for that defense before they're going to have to look at blowing it up and starting over from that nice middle linebacker core, going to that line again, and then going secondary. So with Deshaun, Fuller, and Hopkins and JJ, for every game that they've had them, they've scored more than 40 points and held the opponent to less than 10. The Texans, if they can stay healthy like we always say, this should be their division. I think they go 11-5. And a good item for you guys to try during the season is going to be this club wrap right here. I like to get it with onion rings, a little bit of our homemade barbecue sauce. It's got fresh shaved ham, fresh shaved turkey, fresh cut cheeses. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a good light meal during the hot summer. You don't got to eat something real heavy. Guys, if you get a chance, stop in and get one of these wonderful club wraps and a cold beer. It's a great meal for anybody. Let's talk about those Houston Astros. What a turnaround, 2-8 the last 10, these last 10, 7-3. Went from the worst record over 10 games to the second best, only behind the Yankees that went 8-2. You can't really fault these guys winning 70% of their games every time. They got their entire lineup back, and if you look at the score sheet, every single Astro hit last night. Everybody. Even if it was 1 for 5, they still got a hit. Bregman went 4 for 5. Look at these guys. They have a 5-run third inning. They've got a 6-run 8. They're just putting them together. And that's what the issue was the whole time. The pitching never got bad. The starting pitching was strong, middle relief, and now they're closer. You got a great closer. The guy's looking really, really good. Everybody was hurt. Everybody was gone. Springer still got this issue with the thumb and this and that. Boom comes in last night, cranks one. These guys are hitting the ball, putting the bat in the ball. And if you look at that, like we talked about, everybody hit, everybody contributed. 11 runs in a game is more than you need. They're going to be great. They're going to be fine. It's what we talked about 2 weeks ago. Are they going to have a lull like they did the year before? These guys are now the strong veteran team that has been through everything. They've won a championship. They know what they need to win another one, and they know how to get through the season. What Houston fans haven't been used to is having faith and trust in the team that they're going to make it through and going to pull these things out and not run into it. So it's pretty funny to listen to all the local sports radio, talk to the fans that come into the Bayou City Wings, and hear the kind of worry in their voice. But then you see 11 runs last night, and you come in and talk to people, and they're all excited. Guys, they're a great team. They've got really, really strong bats, great starting pitching. They have a 99.9% chance to make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to make a run in there, and they're going to have a real shot at being back-to-back champs. You got to get out there and support them. You got to get in the Bayou, get you one of these club reps, get you a cold beer, come root these team on, come watch the Texans. We've got a week and a few days until the season starts. Nothing but playoff baseball and football for the rest of this year. What a time to come into Bayou. What a time to, like I said, get you a cold beer, and we'll see you next time.